Welcome to this week's edition of Mountain Outhouse News. I'm your host, Jam Jam. This is the craziest to happen in running this week. This week's stories include Jane Benfer's Twitter rampage, Senseman's Every Single Street, and World Athletics bans the Nike Alphafly. Let's get right into it. We have a surprising update from the one and only Risa Reed, aka Jane Benfer, who has been terrorizing unsuspecting runners across the social media globe, Facebook platform over the past several years, with her untimely laughing while crying emoji faces, her rants on fake running scams, and outright lies about basically everyone who enjoys putting one foot in front of another. I haven't heard much from Reed lately, as she has me blocked on Facebook, but see her lurking from time to time. But wow, I just got a hot tip that she's on Twitter, and my oh my has she been active lately. Of course, I've been preemptively blocked, but it's easy enough to get around that. Once I did, wowee has she been on an absolute rampage. She's throwing Killian and Dean Karnassus under the bus, attacking our Mountain Outpost videos on a recent tweet by my co-star Skylar's latest vlog episode, and get this, even throwing shade at Billy Yang for his heartfelt tribute and thoughts of Kobe Bryant's death. I mean, honestly, Risa, I just have no words. It's just plain sad. Moving on to something important, Eric Senseman has announced he'll be running Every Single Street in Flagstaff as part of his campaign for city council. Honestly, I think this is a pretty amazing idea, but I'm also just a huge Eric Senseman fan. He started this week and will cover approximately 700 miles between now and early March in his current hometown. His goal is to cover every single mile of the city and get to know it from a pedestrian perspective. Kudos, Eric. Vote Eric? I'm perplexed by this next story. Erin Grigory is quite the unfortunate situation after USATF is refusing to admit her to the Olympic trials at the end of the month due to a weird technicality of the rules. She ran a 2:42:55 marathon at Houston this past month, but due to her start in Corral B instead of A, which had an 11-minute 59-second starting difference, they based her time off of Corral A's starting time, saying that's her gun time. I don't know what planet you're from, USATF officials, but that ain't her gun time. It's the time when her corral started the race. You can't penalize her because of her corral. Sure, maybe make it so she can't be declared the overall winner if such a thing happened, but she should get her own gun time based upon the start of her corral. End of story. Get your together over there. Another epic fail this week pertaining to the Olympics is David Nilsson of Sweden may not be picked for the Olympics, despite his national record in the marathon, because the committee thinks he doesn't have top 8 potential. What? Okay, those stories fired me up a bit, so let's try to chill things out just a bit with a look at Amanda Basham's FKT on the Kalalau Trail, just a 10-mile stretch, but of extremely rugged coastline on the Hawaiian island of Kauai. She posted her time of 4:48:06, besting Tara Warren's of 5:30. Also setting an FKT was Damian Hall on the Winter Paddy Buckley round. He managed to finish in a staggering 21 hours 30 minutes, capping off an epic double from this past summer when he set the overall record of 17:31. I guess if there's anyone who knows how to get around this mountain fast, or these mountains fast, it's Damian. The mountain missed 50K as a classic out east in Alabama, and we once again saw Liz Canty take the ladies' crown, and David Riddle with his 8th victory, just like clockwork. The Skydive Ultra, one of the more unique twists on an ultra, went down in Florida this past weekend. We had an overall women's winner with Addie Green in 18:32, while men's top runner was Sam Brassfield in 24:20. The 2021 24-hour World Team Qualifying Standards were announced for the U.S. team, going into the championship in Romania on May 22nd, 23rd, 2021. The window began with the 2019 World Champs and extends to December 20th of this year, pretty much guaranteeing an exciting showdown of last-minute qualifying hopefuls facing off at Desert Solstice in December. Currently, those who fared well at Worlds are on the team, as well as the 2 winners from 2019 Solstice, Rolf Schmidt and Marissa Lysak. World Athletics, formerly IAAF, has officially banned the Nike Alphafly from competition, The stack height of the shoe was labeled as too high, making it ineligible to be worn in events. However, the Vaporfly has been validated since it comes in under that stack height requirement and no additional restrictions on the shoe have been made. Speculation has been flying off the shelf, so to speak, after a Spanish site declared two well-known Spanish trail runners, unnamed, have been somehow implicated in doping. Many took the opportunity to not so subtly point fingers towards Killian. Killian swiftly responded to the article, calling out how important it is to stop doping in the sport and how there are other terrible ramifications from the drug use in general on health and public safety. Hong Kong's Nine Dragons race was abruptly canceled due to what they say was closure of some key venues and a gate access. Not sure the details or if this had anything to do with the recent health or political issues in China in general, but wish everyone the best over in Hong Kong. And finally, a bit of race walk news, because why not? The Olympic trials were just held for the US and Andreas Gustafsson won in 4 hours 12 minutes. Only issue is the Olympic standard is 3 hours 50 minutes, so the only way he'll get to compete is if he's top 60 worldwide. Who says ultras aren't in the Olympics? Thank you for tuning in to episode 181 of Outhouse News. The show would not be possible without the continued support of our Patreon contributors who help with the production of this show each and every week. Join the Patreon crew at the link below for as little as $2 per month. Huge shout out to our $50 level supporters, Squirrels Nut Butter, Brian Sands, Mark Grabowski, and the Twisted Fork Ultra out of Park City, as well as our $25 level supporters, Bluebird Running Company, Sean Trujillo, Carrie Savage, Renee Feint, Casey Carter, and Jeff Holbrook. Thanks for checking out the show, and we'll see you next time. If you have crazy stories to share or a question or feedback for the show, please leave a comment below. And finally, if you'd like to own this custom pair of Jam Jam sunglasses, complete with a signed certificate of authenticity, check out the link in the description. Have a shitty week.